here we go. We are live again for the final of March Madness between Jason Casey playing Tim Ryan and Javier Rodriguez III playing the Stone. So we have...
No.
Exactly. So Javier is in. Jason hopefully is coming after he was saying some very mean things about me that, oh, he's going to play a couple of practice matches. Like I don't have other stuff to do, man.
Do what?
So you guys can...
I was always told that if the other team doesn't show up, it's a forfeit. So
how long do we give him?
What is he doing? You say he's doing a practice match?
Well, that's what he said. I'm hoping that was just being funny.
Oh, okay.
I really hope that it's just being funny because Javier's in. I'd like Jason to get in. Because that'd be good because otherwise all I have to do is talk to you jokers.
I mean, there's plenty to talk about.
There are plenty of things to talk about. How's your day going?
Dude, I'm in Missouri. You don't ever have to ask me that question. I'm in Missouri.
Why does it suck that bad there?
Huh?
And if you don't like it, why don't you move?
Why does it suck so bad in Missouri?
I'm trying to move, Jeffrey.
Where to? Or does it not make a difference?
Any place that's not called Missouri.
Okay.
Come to North Carolina, brother. We got mountains. We got beaches. We got Daniel. We got Dylan.
And the first two of those were really good.
What about Dylan?
Hey, we got a match.
We do have a match.
We got a
Jason
match.
Showed up. Javier showed up. And so far we have 10 people listening to this damn thing that we're doing. So already we're doing well. So.
Yeah, I feel like the stream's about to cut out.
So I don't know how well you know of these candidates. Forgive me if you hear the plane flying over my head right now. That's what you get for.
You know, I've never heard of any of these two guys.
You've never heard of these guys ever?
No.
The candidates or the players?
Yes.
Okay, good. Yeah, because especially the Stone, I know you haven't heard much about him because it's not like we just finished a stream with him. But still, let's go over what we got. Actually,
I'm not sure who this. You said it's Nathan Casey versus Jason Rodriguez?
No, it was Roddy Rodriguez.
Versus Roddy Rodriguez. Yeah, I don't know those guys. Sorry.
Looks like we're going to have a clash-orama our first turn. Both of them starting the classic Old South opening. So looks like everyone is back to 0 at the end of turn 1.
Javier's been messaging me all day because I used to be known as the Jason Casey tournament killer.
So what advice did you give?
Used to be.
Say what now? There was like 2 tournaments in a row that I took him out back to back. It was my one shining moment in my 270 career.
All right, here we go.
I see what you did there.
Colorado, Florida. Looks like Tim Ryan is going towards swing, and it looks like The Rock is heading towards Town and Gown. John Barsley Jr., the trash-talking, self-deprecating trio is commentating? Yes. Yes, we are. And if you don't like it, who cares?
All right. Show me where these candidates are again. All right, cool.
So, the Stone, plus 20 FAA and Latino, plus 25 Town and Gown Swing and Manufacturing. Tim Ryan, his biggest is that 30% swing state, but he's got other, just a smattering here and there, 25% export, 20% manufacturing. He's got a penalty in oil and gas. I believe he also has a penalty in oil and gas, yes. So oil and gas will not be the popular go-to in this one.
Where was Tim Ryan at again? Never mind.
Tim Ryan,
yeah, I was going to say, hey, Jeff.
Yes.
Pro tip, buddy. Before hitting end turn, let's see where the players are and talk about where they are real quick before we just, speed through this. I know the players want to play kind of quickly, but let's slow it down a little bit.
Okay. I'm happy to do that. So with that, we have swing states for Tim Ryan and Town and Gown. All right. So I'm going to hold off on moving anything right now. Bryce, what would you like to say?
I'm just trying to figure out where these players are. Can you click on them? Let's see. Let's talk about what they're going for.
Tim Ryan has been hitting swing states after they did their clash in the old South states. Tim Ryan has gone to Florida, Arizona, Colorado, and Pennsylvania.
And he's got that nice fat 130 coming in for swing now.
That is correct.
All right.
The Stone, after that clash in Old South, hit your classic Town and Gown trio of New York, Massachusetts, and Utah.
This is just me. This is just me. I think it's best that Tim Ryan goes and now fights for that AA bonus right now.
Danny,
Look, with that 130, he can do a lot of damage in Virginia, North Carolina. So he just needs to. You think you just go for Old South? Go ahead and lock it up right here.
I mean, I don't know if you can lock it up. I think the Stone can still stop you from it.
But well, I mean, at least get it. At least get it this turn.
Yeah, I mean, you start pushing for it now. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to end turn now. Is that okay with you, Bryce?
I mean, Jason likes to take his time. I think we could go to the 30-second mark or so. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ending turn. Sam Riseboard, you're bad with the voices. This is Jeff Boberwitz. I have with me Bryce Hawkins and Daniel Warren. We are the Dream Stream team. Or just the purveyors of the typical shit show that we do every week for the Frozen Fridays. And whatever stream anyone else is desperate enough to ask us to do.
When everybody else is busy.
Yeah, because apparently we don't have lives. But look at this. There's 26 people with us that don't have lives because they're all watching this fantastic finale for March Madness.
Yeah, but here's the thing. They're all muted. They don't want to hear us.
But they said, if Sam Riseboard says, I'm still bad with the voices, you figure that he's got to be, listening. It's just me, but that seems to make sense. Before they start, just waiting for Brendan Borman to just, basically make a little cut of this on YouTube.
Jason Casey's starting me a good time in the comments. He's starting to come to Missouri. I'm excited.
Whip your ass.
Yeah, okay.
Pressure in Arizona, moving up with Stone in D.C., Georgia. Got another clash in Michigan. Clash in New Hampshire. And moving up in South Carolina, a very low spend by Tim Ryan, which is why he's in the comments because, well, he didn't take a lot of time to spend his money because he only spent $57K. And Sam Riseboard, thank you very much. He says in the comments that he only watches for the commentary.
Smart guy.
Yeah. You're missing out on like 80% of the action then.
All right. So with the Stone moving into some of the Old South states, is he making an AA push?
Which one?
Stone. So he
I
moved
mean, I would
into
assume so.
Yeah. I mean, will he just try to get Old South first and then move into AA, or I'm just trying to set you guys up for some commentary.
Click on Tim Ryan, please.
He clashed in New Hampshire, Michigan, and just the other clashies.
So you would think he's going to go ahead and close off Virginia here, but he wouldn't have to use any cash, I don't believe.
I'm going to say that Tim Ryan's actually setting up for like a manufacturing run or something like that. I think he's just going to bail on AA. I might be wrong.
You might be crazy. Oh, but
no, that's 100%.
All right, so we'll end turn. These players are moving quickly, which we're going to try to slow them down so Bryce and Daniel can hear themselves speak more, because that's what people want.
I've been told to speak less, so I'm trying to keep my mouth shut.
This is not the place for that, Daniel.
I would agree. This is not the place for it. This is everyone wants to hear your voice a bit. Some. Sam Riseborough got the lunatic you're looking for. Thank you. Being from Long Island, I am legally obligated to like Billy Joel songs. All right, movement up in DC, pressure in Florida. Tim Ryan goes into Illinois. Stone takes Louisiana. Big move in Maryland for Tim Ryan. Big move in Virginia. And moving up in Wisconsin.
Oh, I'm trying to keep him from high tech. Question is that an overspin in Maryland?
By the way, sorry for the noise in the background. Again, I live in Missouri, where guys pride themselves on big lifted trucks and doing donuts in parking lots. So
what dumbasses? We have them here in North Carolina too.
Of course.
What the hell? The point is I never understood the point of a pipe, unless you're smoking something in it.
My favorite is when the few times that it does snow here in Virginia, the people with lifted trucks are still thinking that they can go fast. There's this thing called physics. It doesn't matter how big you are, you're still going to slide. All right, so Stone, that's where he moved to. Tim Ryan, that's where he moved to. So where are we going? Daniel Warren, what do you think Javier's doing?
Oh, I thought I was doing Jason.
Oh, that's right. Who's Jason doing? See, I didn't have time to take notes on this one.
I would think he would defend Arizona this time since he didn't last time. And then does he – man, I don't know.
Is he going to try to hangman?
It's a little late in the game to be trying that.
Yeah, but no one's moved into Texas yet, so it's still a possibility.
Michigan's wide open too.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the thing is you would get it one round for sure, but then you could if Javier put some pressure in Illinois, it would be there's pressure in North Carolina. I mean, how long are you going to keep it? You got pressure. You're going to have pressure probably 3 states.
Yeah, but you have manufacturing to protect you in Illinois. You got a huge swing bonus to protect you in North Carolina.
I mean, really, if you get the manufacturing bonus for a few states, then you start pipping into Texas.
Javier's in a rough spot because he's so committed right now to AA. He can't pivot out of this right now. It would take him way too long to pivot out of this.
Well, also here, Tim Ryan may feel like he has to defend Florida.
I don't think so.
He may not. I'm just saying. I mean, did you not see the last match? What happened there?
you had an amateur versus a veteran, and I'm not saying that Conrad aren't. You have a mid-range player versus a veteran. This is two veterans going toe-to-toe.
So how many veterans double-clicked New York in that last match? That was, I mean, that's tough.
Right.
I don't know, man.
So with that, we have a minute 20 left, and actually I pressed the my end turn button, so they're actually thinking about this one.
Oh, Jason Casey's going to take his sweet-ass time since Bryce had to run his damn mouth.
Oh, no. Jason's not like that. I guarantee you it's Javier slowing the match down.
Just to do the math, or what?
I'm pretty sure it's just to do the math. He's
Well, here we go. Stone moves up in Alabama. Steele of Arizona and a lock. Ryan up in California. Stone up in Delaware. Pressure in Illinois. Ryan in New Mexico, Ohio, and Wisconsin. So no
Going up in
bonus
Ohio
changes there.
seems interesting.
He's going for that hangman. He wants that manufacturing.
He ain't getting that shit.
But here's what I like. Javier low spent there. So now there is real pressure in Florida.
He can go. He might can go. What's his bonus in New Town and Gown? Is it
Rock?
Yeah, I mean, it's
25%.
25. So he had to spend it all on that. Did he spend all of it on that?
On the
Arizona Steel or no?
Yeah, you would think you'd had to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So only
the question is,
93,000 of this
can he go 6 pips in Florida here?
Yeah. Which, is that enough?
Oh, I mean, it's 3-1.
Yep.
Is it? Yep.
So, yep. So if you think Florida's in play, no pressure in New York. I'm just gonna keep looking at it after what happened in the last game.
Or if he goes AA, then he's really got some real legit pressure on Florida if he gets the AA bonus.
Brandon puts the live odds as Jason minus 205, Javier plus 160. So we shall enter and let's see where we move to. But yeah, Florida would be someplace to look. I feel that he's going to head Illinois, Michigan as far as Tim Ryan goes. But like I said, they're better players than me. So what the hell do I know? I know about Billy Joel songs and jokes about West Virginia.
I think you have to go for Florida if you're Javier here. You can't miss out on the opportunity now. Even if you don't get AA this turn, you're still set up to get AA the next turn. So
Tyler Barola agrees with you in the chat. He says the Florida Steel is the only play. Brandon Borman says Jason doesn't need Michigan to get high tech. More into Cali with Pennsylvania, Maryland, Virginia. Dustin's proud of my Billy Joel thing earlier. Like I said, Long Island. Yep. So North Carolina, are you a native North Carolinian, Daniel?
Yeah, I've been here my whole life.
All right. So what's the musical law there? Who do you have to like?
Man, I just listen to rock and roll. I don't care about the rest of it.
Well, like, I like rock. I actually like heavy metal, strangely enough, and jazz because, those two go together. But I still like Billy Joel because I have to.
I guess you're supposed to. I guess country, but I don't sleep when I listen to music.
Missouri, what's the Missouri music there, Bryce? Oh, never mind.
I have no clue. Don't ask me a pop culture question unless it's sports related.
All right. Well, there's your steal, Florida.
By 1 pip. Smart.
Control of Illinois goes over to the stone. Moving up in Iowa, Mississippi, New Mexico for Ryan. Virginia is locked. So that Ryan gets high tech, Stone gets AA. So we're still fairly even a slight advantage from Ryan as far as the income goes, but not by a whole heck of a lot.
So, because of Jason keeping swing, Florida is, now Javier's in the defense mode there.
I don't see Jason trying to go after that, though.
Brendan, we need some more live odds here after that Florida steal. If he's even listening, well, the baby might not be asleep yet.
Yeah, I agree with Tyler. I don't see Javier defending Florida right now. He could move up in the rest of those old South states, give up Florida, still keep his AA, and then jump into Texas or something like that.
So again, why take Florida then? Just to
What
get
swing
in.
states?
It gets you AA right now to have the extra money to move up in the old South. It's just like the last game with that North Carolina move. It gets you the bonus, then you use the bonus to move into other states to keep it. And let's be honest, if Jason spends money to take over Florida, what is that doing for him right now? Nothing. EVs? He doesn't need it for anything right now.
State that would certainly just make it better a little bit.
Where is pressure on the swing states? What he went? Where didn't the Stone went in? What, New Mexico, Colorado? Is that right?
Colorado. Well, no one's really in North Carolina at this point, but really it's just Colorado.
So Jason's got to do something to make sure he keeps it. Does he do 3 in North Carolina? Does he defend? Where does he put it?
You defend Colorado, you're okay.
Yeah.
Colorado's going to be more important too because that's going to help towards Latino. It's going to help towards oil. I just don't know what Jason would need Florida for right now.
I don't know. If he moves up in North Carolina, does he get ag?
Yeah, but he's not going to get North Carolina and Florida on the same turn.
Yeah.
But he does need both, potentially.
Yep. Well, here we go. Let's see. Right. So we have a lock-in of Colorado. Moving up in Delaware by the Stone. Big defense of Maryland. Moving up in Oklahoma, South Carolina, Tennessee. Double pip and a single pip in Texas. So no changes to the bonuses on that turn, but no one moved into Florida. Florida just stayed by itself.
And now Javier doesn't need Florida to help him with AA. Florida's only good for him right now if literally nothing. He can have Latino without Florida right now.
Who, Javier?
Yeah. All he needs to do is go into like Nevada and New Jersey.
Yeah, well, if he keeps but if it goes up in Texas and keeps Florida, now he's going to have export. He's going to have he'll get a couple bonuses at least for one round.
You're right.
You're going to say that a lot on these streams too. Or did you say that last time?
I said that last time. You used the same joke twice in one night.
But, people are watching different streams last time. We only had 10 viewers for the last game. We got 26 for this one. So, that's 16 more people that heard that joke. See, my math skills are strong.
And still a lack of laughs coming from it.
I'm laughing. Daniel's laughing.
They're all gonna be laughing next week. I torment you on stream and then put 330 EVs on you on the game.
You said 3:30?
330, yeah, that's a good guess.
All right.
All right, gentlemen. So, you're Javier. What's your move?
You have to defend Texas over Florida. You have to.
Right?
I don't even think he can. I mean, are we even sure he can double pip there?
He doesn't need the double pip. He only needs a single pip.
I'm talking about Jason. We know he's got 130. Did he spend all 130? He may only be able to go one pip there.
Jason,
yeah, but you don't want. Do you really want to put yourself in a position where you're tied in Texas and have to wait another?
No, I definitely think you one pip. And I guess the question is, do you defend Florida trying to have 3 big states for as many rounds as you can and get that export bonus, Latino?
Why not? Why not do a single pip into Texas and spend the rest in Florida?
I think that's a good move.
And then you stack your town and gown bonus if you need it for a defense in like Massachusetts or Utah or Iowa, whatever.
Or just collecting EVs.
Yeah. Well, Iowa's going to help for that ag bonus.
What's up, guys?
Hey, Brendan
Borman.
Baby is asleep.
So we got movement stone up in Alabama, Georgia, moving into Indiana. Big defense of Louisiana, moving into Maine and Minnesota. Lots of movement into many states for the stone.
Did Tim Ryan go to New York? Wow.
Yep.
There's one pip in New York. That was the entirety of the turn.
I don't understand that pressure there.
Looks like,
I never understand when somebody pressures New York.
looks like, strangely enough, no one went into Texas. No one went into Florida. So they're just biding their time.
How much do we know about this, guys? We've not really talked. I mean, this is a championship match. I mean, how many teams were in the March Madness tournament? How many games were played? I mean, did they have a long season?
There were a ton of games played. I played myself 32 games. And I know that was in the regular season plus the conference championship, which I was in the best conference, the Southeastern Conference, with Rick Whitmar and David Robinson and Andrew Miller. But there were tons of great players, and Jason and Javier both were ranked throughout the season. Eric York was ranked number 1 for a large majority of it. And
now, for a lot of it, Jason Casey actually came in late.
Yes, he did come. He did join after the season had started, but so did Nathan Williams, and Nathan Williams didn't get enough games in.
Does that surprise anybody?
No, but anyway, it was a very successful season, and I'm super I'm gonna say proud because I'm not, that's not the right word, but I respect the heck out of Zach and Trevor and all these people who put on Dustin Downey, all these people who do the rankings, and they spent a lot of time on this. And I don't know exactly how many matches were played. I know that Trevor and Zach couldn't be on the stream, but if they want to post something after the fact, I think that'd be pretty cool.
How many teams were in this March Madness tournament?
The March Madness tournament had over, I believe it was 64 or 65 teams around. The 4 commissioners, it was Trevor, Dustin, Dennis, and Zach.
I think the actual this March Madness tournament had 32 though. So
half of a typical field.
Correct, but it was still a loaded field.
I was talking not just the tournament, the whole basketball.
Yeah, you didn't answer the question, Jeff.
Well, that's typical. I just want to answer my own questions.
Yeah, I'm just trying to talk to Brendan here because he actually knows what the hell's going on.
Oh, okay. All right.
Brendan, how far did you make it in the tournament?
Screwing up our niche right now. We're supposed to be like a shit show, and you're over here like
Mr. Professional.
Yeah. Like, what are you doing, bro?
You know what's the really good thing about Brandon making me the controller of this? I can mute your ass if I really want to, which is actually a beautiful thing.
Which one?
Yes.
Zach's given some great answers. There was 36 players. There was 4 playing games. That was kind of like really this was half of a March Madness typical field where they have 68 and they have 4 playing games. Brandon, how far did you make in the tournament?
I'm trying to go back and look because I've played in so many dang tournaments lately that I'm getting confused.
Who the hell knows, bro?
Yeah.
I get you.
So I either lost to David Robinson or Jason Casey. I'm thinking it was Jason this tournament, which was that it actually was Jason. So Jason beat me. It was Mizzou versus Virginia Tech. I was actually the number 1 overall seed in the March Madness bracket based off of the regular season and the conference play. And Jason was a 3 seed, and he basically beat me in an AA battle, and it snowballed. Instead of pivoting like, a wise guy, I kept attacking, and he kept blocking me off, and it was not a pretty picture. But no, both these guys have gone through a tough route. I think Javier played Troy.
So we have Ryan, big move in Steel up in Florida. Stone takes Iowa. Ryan takes Michigan. Stone in Minnesota. Missouri. Big move up in North Carolina for the Stone.
He's got to get Texas here.
He's Flash in New Mexico. Ryan up in Oklahoma, South Dakota. Stone takes control over Texas. West Virginia, Wyoming for Ryan. So with that, Ryan gets oil and gas. Stone gets Latino. Stone gets manufacturing. So we are now at 5 bonuses to 3 for the Stone.
And I would give Ryan the edge on the agriculture bonus and the export bonus.
No, maybe not.
The agriculture is mighty close. Stone is ahead slightly.
He just has to flip one of North Carolina, which he has the swing state bonus, or Illinois. And if he does defend both of those, he's going to leave himself vulnerable somewhere else, whether that be New York.
Javier has Old South that he could defend North Carolina with, and he has manufacturing to defend Illinois and the AAs as well. Yeah. Like, he has got plenty of money to defend those states.
For
and
sure.
Still pick up like a Hawaii, which I think he's down there. No, never mind.
No.
He's got the money to be able to defend and to expand a little bit to get ag.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I definitely think that it could go either way. I don't know. I think Ryan's not in a bad spot though. He's got pressure in a lot of spots. Javier has set himself up well. That double Pippen to Texas was really the turning point. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. How many EVs are locked in?
We do not have a lot. We just have 11. Just 24. It looks like. Nope, sorry.
Hey.
I forgot Colorado. So.
Hey, and real quick, don't sleep on the fact that Ryan is also in New York, and so Jason can make a sneaky play and try to take that since Javier didn't defend last turn. He's got the high-tech money to do it.
Right. In the chat, we had Zach saying that they had nearly 400 games played non-conference alone. Some people who were very, very active, people like John Bardsley was super active in that.
Nicholas Sloan.
Nick Sloan, Colton Conroy. Wasn't Gary V also very active? So basically, if you look at the same people just playing a ton of games, which makes this one of the bigger tournaments just in the total number of games that are played. So where are we moving here? So we got a minute left. We have Tim Ryan You think he's going towards New York? You think he's going to try to flip North Carolina? Where do we think he's going?
Guys,
Javier at least has to defend New York by 1.
Where are we at on the high-tech bonus?
Ryan has it.
Sorry.
Ryan has high tech.
So, he's got oil and gas to save for Texas. He's got that high tech for New York. He's in a good spot.
I think he's going to low spin if I know Jason.
Oh, that's what I would do for sure here. Yeah, right. I never low spin, but that would be the smart play.
Well, he can go up. He can go up. In Washington. So high. Is there pressure in Pennsylvania or not? I don't think so.
Nope. No pressure in Pennsylvania.
He doesn't have to do anything high tech.
So moving up in Alaska.
Ooh, a low spin by Javier.
Hawaii, Idaho. Clash in Kansas. Moving up in Michigan for Ryan. Steele of North Carolina and a lock. Still moves up in New Jersey. Pressure in Pennsylvania.
That's the agriculture bonus with North Carolina.
There's the agriculture bonus. My daughter is in here watching with it, and there's some sort of a flying insect that's on the lamp, and she just, shrieked silently and ran out of the room. You give me a paper towel? I'll kill it.
All right, where do we think the Stone's going to be going with all this money?
Well, Tim Ryan, did Tim Ryan spend any of his high tech money? Yes, he did in Michigan.
Yep. So with that low spend, you got 1.17 million for the Stone, around a 500,000 advantage.
Hey, can you show me the bonuses one more time?
Sure. So we got AA.
So Washington should send export to Jason, right?
I'm sorry?
I said Washington should, yeah. Washington's going to give export to Jason.
Mm-hmm. Oil and gas is just barely there. Let me just take this off.
If I'm Javier, I don't mind sitting back and saving a little bit and really just making a Jason sweat. I might throw a pip into Cali just to really make him sweat some, but you have the EV lead. You only need Montana really to take that 270. You have manufacturing, so you got Kentucky to help you out there.
I think that Illinois is dependent. Illinois is a lot of things. Illinois is Latino. Illinois is manufacturing. That's absolute diamond hands in Illinois right now. The fact that he has not defended that the last couple turns, that would have taken away several bonuses from Javier. So Javier's playing some 3D chess by not defending Illinois, thinking that Jason won't touch it because that should be a must defend. I don't think that Javier can play that game anymore. I think he's going to lock Illinois this turn.
Okay, but you lock Illinois and then you put one in Montana, or go into Kentucky. I like Javier's position right here. He doesn't have to spend a whole hell of a lot still.
Yeah, I think Louisiana might get locked. I think that there could be maybe Javier tries to go after the oil bonus.
Here we go. So Ryan moving up in Alaska, Clash in Connecticut. Another low spend by Tim Ryan. Just pressuring in some of these states. There's a lock for the Stone in Illinois.
I don't want to say I told you so, but
lock of
I told you so.
See what you're
Russ
doing
has
there,
to talk to
bro.
a lot of smart people. He's going to get tired of this shit.
I agreed with
West
him.
of New York. Moving up in pressure in Ohio, Oklahoma. Whipping up in Maryland. Defensive Washington. And Wyoming. All right, so with that, Nope. We do get export that goes over to Ryan. So now we are tied 5-5 as far as the bonuses go. With those moves, which was just had 2 more states locked, Illinois and Louisiana. So we are at 76 EVs locked at this point. Both players have been doing a wonderful job of saving a bunch of money. Really not much difference in that money battle. 1.14 million for Tim Ryan, 1.05 for the Stone. Daniel Warren, you're being quiet.
I mean, we just got 4 people talking. I just don't want to talk over anybody.
Well, that's why I'm telling you to talk now. I'm giving you.
Well, let's look at New York and Texas. I mean, that's got to be a play that Casey's at least trying to make him steal something there. How much can he spend?
So he's got a 2-pip advantage in Texas, and he's got a 3-pip advantage in New York.
And Jason has high tech, and he's got export, and then on the other one what does he have? He's got he's got ag and oil.
Ag, oil, and export all play into Texas.
There you go. I was leaving out export. So does he just keep hanging around and seeing what Javier does, or does he make a move?
Yes.
Well, smart play there, but also how much swing does he have? Because I don't remember him spending much swing last 2 turns.
He probably spent it in North Carolina 2 turns ago.
And when he made that Florida move as well.
Yeah, so the last 2 turns, has he spent any?
No, not that I can think of.
So
you're saying he can have close to 400?
Well, no, not that much. He probably has about 260. At most, he has what? Well, no, I'd say about 260 in swing.
And so what is he going to use that for? Or just sit on it?
I think you just have to sit on it.
Yeah.
Maybe you defend Wisconsin here because for the agriculture, you don't want Javier stealing Wisconsin from you. But
so Trevor Albert is putting into the comments that Javier finished the regular season undefeated at 15-0. Javier is now 19-0, and Jason was 26-8.
Nice.
Yeah. So there's 1 minute left in this round. Oh, and here we go. Pressure in Alaska, moving up in Connecticut. A lock of Florida. Moving up in Kansas. Pressure in Massachusetts. Pressure in North Dakota. Pressure in Nevada. Moving up. Steal of Oregon. A little defense of Pennsylvania. Pressure in some of the smaller states. All right, no change with the bonuses on that.
That was absolutely brilliant for Javier to low spin there, go into the ballot, more money.
So we got us a ballot. All right, 33 viewers we have. We got Stone, 1.63 million, and the EV lead. Ryan, 1.3 million. Not a lot that need to get flipped. So let's ask the 3 guys. Brendan.
Yes.
What do you see? Who's going to win?
Show me the states again of where people are.
Okay. There's a Stone. Stone is in every state with the exception of California.
Okay.
Ryan is in a lot less states. He avoided the Old South pretty much entirely, and a lot of the manufacturing states and these town and gown states as well.
Which does neutralize the Old South bonus. And the manufacturing bonus is so the Stone's everywhere. So I do expect Jason to lock 2 of the 3 of Wisconsin, Ohio, and Pennsylvania, or Michigan. Michigan, you might. What's Michigan look like?
a significant advantage.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he's got a lot of money. They both have a lot of money, so you got to spend it somewhere. I'd give the slight lead to the Stone and Javier, but I think it's not as it's closer than it looks. Some of that money that the Stone has is dead money.
So, Brendan, give me a prediction.
I'm saying the Stone wins, but I think the margin of victory goes down from 295 closer to 270.
All right. Daniel Warren, what's your prediction?
We're going to say Jason pulls a big steal and wins.
All right. Bryce, what do you say?
I'm going to give this to Javier, but if Jason wants to win, he's going to have to flip something big, like Daniel just said. I just don't know if he can flip Texas or New York. And even if he does flip New York, I don't think that hurts him too much. Javier's everywhere. And so there's enough there for him to be able to flip and still be able to win this.
I think the scenario where he flips Texas by a single pip somehow is the best play for Jason.
That's what I was about to say, because New York, I mean, he can just use his ag and his town and gown money in New York because it's not like he's anywhere else.
Right. Well, and the AA money in New York as well. New York is almost a lock, so you have to go for Texas. But how far up is he in Texas?
Only by 2 pips.
Yeah, I mean, you would have to spend at least I'd say 2 pips there.
So it would be easy to defend that. So yeah, that is.
I don't know the path to Jason, but he's a mathematician. He knows how to get around the map better than anybody. So, by the way, great call, Brendan, on the 13.5 over under. You nailed it.
I do think that if I'm Javier now, I don't defend Texas.
No?
Here we go. All right. Defense of Arkansas. Big defense, Connecticut. Steal of Delaware. There's 3. Stone takes Hawaii, Idaho. Steal of Iowa. There's
That's big. That's big.
Moving up to Kentucky. Big clash in Massachusetts.
That is huge.
Oh, no.
You have Michigan. That's going to hurt. The little steal of North Dakota back.
I think Jason gets Texas.
It's looking like it.
Steal of New Hampshire.
Which would put him above 270.
Clash of New Mexico.
271 to be exact, if he does get it.
Steal.
Oh, no, that's it. It doesn't matter. Texas now doesn't matter.
Electoral votes. There's the Texas move. Steal of Texas. 38 flipping the other way. But that's it. We have run out of room. Here we have the final. Javier Rodriguez playing the Stone, 277. To Jason Gacy playing Tim Ryan, 261.
That Massachusetts clash was the difference in the game.
Yep. That's a lot of money that got spent right there, but very
I didn't throw out a number, but the number I had in my head was 281. It was pretty close.
All right, then Brendan's head was pretty okay.
Good game, guys.
Great match.
Very nice game for both you guys. So that is the end of March Madness. Congratulations to Trevor, Zach, Dustin, and Dennis for putting on a fantastic tournament that's gone on, 5-6 weeks and had over 500 games at least. USC was the school that Javier was representing.
By the way, Brendan, thanks for joining us halfway through for your commentary. It was nice to get your insight on this one. And I didn't have to hear from Daniel as much, so I appreciate it, man.
That's good. Do you guys know the lyrics to the One Shiny Moment? The ball is tipped, and there you are. You're running for your life.
Jeff,
And
you can
that's
mute
when I
him.
hit the mute button. All right, good. That's one of the wonderful things about having a mute button. That felt good. I've been wanting to do that for a long time.
So Javier was undefeated, had an undefeated season. Is that correct?
Yes, he finishes an undefeated season. All right, and we had over 30 viewers, which is the top that we've had for this shit show. So
Actually, we hit 40 at one point, I think.
did we? All right.
Yeah.
In one shiny moment.
Oh my God, get him out of here.
Yep, I muted him again. All right, guys. Thanks. This has been a blast. We'll see you next Friday for the next Frozen Friday. When Bryce and Daniel, God knows what the hell we're gonna do, but it'll be something.
Are we going to do 2 matches?
Yeah, we got to.
Yeah,
We can do we can do one, and then me and him can play right after the other one, the first one.
Yeah,
right.
that sounds good.
Hey, guys, don't mute me. But one thing, check out the Late Night Owl stream by Tyler DeMora on Twitch. He'll be going live. There'll be some good content tonight. You might find Bryce and myself and a few other 270 players. And thanks,
It's
guys,
pretty
for
late
watching.
night. Chill.
All right. Good game, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.
Deuces, juices.
All right, we